Welcome to Speed Round Sunday on the Parenting Roundabout podcast, where we share a mini episode from our past for your weekend listening pleasure. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new episode. Today we have a special Speed Round 2 with Terri and me. Yay. Our question today is, would you rather watch something new, or I guess it could apply to books or any form of...
Consume new entertainment.
Yes, consume new entertainment or re-consume... Okay, that sounds gross. Something that you've already enjoyed.
Well, this sounds unsavory now.
It really does. It truly was not our intention.
I may have to rethink mine. Would you like this fresh food or this old stuff that's in the back of the fridge?
Disgusting.
That you ate 10 days ago. Well, unfortunately, I would like to say, well, of course, Catherine, I prefer always to be out consuming the new and the fresh and what everyone is talking about. I like to have my finger on the pulse of popular culture, but I'm over here watching parts of old West Wing episodes on YouTube. So once I get done with that, I'm sure I will be hitting the theaters and Netflix and Amazon Prime and all these services with like serving up new stuff fresh every 5 minutes. But, we mentioned a movie and I looked up, old movie and I looked up YouTube videos of it and I'm just going to watch trailers for old movies now for the next 45 minutes.
Not even the movie, just the trailer.
Not just the trailer. We talked about watching Practical Magic, and I watched that trailer like 10 times. Just to look at Aidan Quinn's blue eyes.
It's so hard because there's just so much new stuff, but there's old stuff too, and it's so good. And, there's certain restaurants that I go to, and I absolutely never deviate. Like, I always get the same thing because I know it's good.
Right.
And it's not that the other things might not be good too, but I already know it's good. And then I'll miss having the good thing.
Yes.
If the other thing isn't as good. So it's tough, I gotta say.
I don't know that I do that with books as much as I do that with other forms of entertainment.
Yeah, I don't tend to reread books.
Occasionally I do go revisit stuff, but it's interesting in terms of TV especially, or, entertainment that you can get online. There's more new stuff than ever. There's just this constant deluge of new stuff. Right. But there's also more access to old stuff than ever.
True.
It used to be you really didn't have a choice, because once something is gone, it was gone, and you had no choice but to watch the new stuff. Mm-hmm. And now, pretty much everything you've ever loved, you can find either on some legitimate site or somebody having taped it off their TV on YouTube or something.
Right.
And so it's so easy to go back and watch those things that you know are good and remember how wonderful they are instead of investing on something new, which may or may not be as wonderful.
Right.
That's probably an unfortunate thing for creative people.
Well, and also I think...
But then they keep remaking the same thing. So the new stuff is likely to be the same as the old stuff. So,
and I also, I have a completist problem. There's lots of shows that I've never seen any of, and I'm kind of curious, but...
Yes.
Or things that we watch, for challenges on our round 2. And I'm like, oh, I really like that. But then I feel like if I start watching it, I'm going to have to watch all of it. Which is silly. No one's making me watch any of it.
It's fine if it's John from Cincinnati and lasts 12 episodes. If it's Grey's Anatomy, not so much.
Yeah.
Set aside the next several years of your life. Mm-hmm. Well, gosh, even the West Wing. How long is this West Wing watch taking us?
Yeah. That's going to be years. For sure. And I'm
Many
enjoying
happy
it.
watches ahead of us. Yes.
But yeah, that's an hour a week that I'm not watching something else.
Yes.
Whether new or old.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact is it's new to you.
Yes.
So there's a whole third category to this. Newly created stuff you've seen and enjoyed in the past, and stuff you missed in the past that you want to go catch up with.
Right.
It's not specifically new, but if you haven't seen it before, it's the same as being new. Mm-hmm. Except that nobody else is talking about it.
Right.
Although, again, the internet means that there's...
on this show.
And the internet means that there's always somebody talking about it, because you can go back and you can find blog posts people wrote when this stuff initially aired.
Yeah.
There's a deep well of
there sure is
commentary on this stuff. So I think our conclusion to this just has to be it's too much entertainment.
Yeah.
We can't live by rules.
Yes.
We're just going to watch whatever seems to be close at hand.
Hashtag peak TV. Help.
Peak new and old TV.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just the other day I was like, maybe I'll just watch a couple of old Good Places because that show was so fun. But and I happen to be wanting to watch cable TV, like not Netflix. Yeah. And on cable they had like season 2, but they didn't have season 1. I'm like, well, I can't really watch season 2. I need to start with season 1, which is silly. I wasn't going to sit there and watch, 26 episodes, but for whatever reason, I was like, no, that would be wrong. I can't
There's a way to do things.
Yes.
Is there, if you blow up the Good Place thing, does it say watching season 2 before season 1 minus 3,000 points or
something? It should. That would be good.
Straight to the bad place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a problem. Don't do it. Yes. Well, and now they have the Good Place podcast, so that makes you want to watch.
Go back and watch those episodes.
Go back and watch the ones that they're talking about. Yeah,
that's so good. That show.
It is good. I can't wait for it to come back.
A whole other topic would be talking about how mad I am at the Emmys.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yes.